Greetings everyone, I'm DonTheCrown, and today I want to do a different video in that I want to talk about the upcoming changes to the Atlas and why I think they're bad. If you haven't read already, GDG is going to be changing how Conqueror spawning works, and it's going to go from somewhat random appearances by the Conquerors to 100% deterministic spawning. And this is going to come in the form of when you actually spawn a Conqueror onto an Atlas region, that region will have a bar that goes along with it and will have 5, 7, or 9 sections. And the first, middle, and last section will be a 100% guaranteed boss spawn. And so if you have a 5-section bar, the first one, third one, and the fifth are all going to guaranteed have Conqueror. Now, you won't necessarily know when the first one's going to pop off. It has a high chance, who knows what that means, 10 to 50% based off GGG. But this will let you know 100% of the time when you are going to have the second and third Conqueror influence on your Atlas. And although this seems like a great thing, like I know a lot of people are complaining about having to run lots and lots and lots of maps in order to spawn Conquerors, I don't think this is the good solution. Now, the reason I say that is because when you have the ability to guarantee that you're going to have a Conqueror spawn on a particular map, then that's going to cause the people who are min-maxing this to the max to get so much more value out of this than 99% of people. And what are these players going to be doing? Well, they're going to be using the very best watchstones on these maps. So they'll be making their tier 16s, tier 19s by using Cirrus Awakened watchstones. They'll be using the very best sextant mods. They'll be pounding it full of Delirium orbs. They will be fragmenting them. They will be using the very best scarabs with the right master missions. And all of these things are just going to allow them to get so much more returns out of their maps than the regular player. Now, a normal build might not be able to handle these types of maps, and so playing with a support could come back into the game. But overall, this is, I think, kind of a bad fix. Because even if you aren't juicing the map to the max, it's still going to feel like, oh man, I have a Conqueror spawn upcoming. It's Crusader. I should definitely make sure that I get additional boxes, scarabs on this. Oh, I'm out. I'm going to go trade for these real quick. Or, I guess I should roll my sextants now because I know I'm going to have Conqueror coming up. I want more density so I have a better chance at drops. And it just creates like extra work onto the map that's guaranteed, as opposed to, I could spawn a Conqueror here. Maybe it's worth risking putting more sextants on. Maybe it's not. Now you 100% know, and it's going to cause a lot of headache. Also, if you have a whole bunch of watchstones that are already well rolled, you might want to like swap them out on the Atlas, and it's going to be like, okay, I'm going to put in my good watchstones, put my old watchstones back in the Atlas in some other spot, and now open the map. All right, map's open. Pull out my good watchstones. Put the crap watchstones back in that spot. Put the good watchstones on the shelf. And so I can run the next map without the good watchstones active. And then all sorts of things. And you want to make sure you're running the best Master's mission, like probably Alva. And to me, it just sounds like a lot of work added to every single map. And it's not really something that I'm looking forward to. As somebody who played through Legacy League and actually got 100% burned out of min-maxing every single map with sextants, with league stones, I don't want to go back to that being part of the core game. I totally understand that people want it to be easier to spawn Conquerors, and I feel like, to me, it was relatively easy if you're running multiple different types of maps in the same region. Maybe they can make it more clear which maps you've already ran, or just make it so that Conquerors spawn more frequently. Either way, I do not believe that deterministically allowing you to 100% know when you're going to have a Conqueror is going to be any good. It's going to make it so that the people who are really juicing it to the max are getting a lot of value, and the people that aren't are basically going to be getting a lot less out of their maps, and so they're going to feel forced just by the market to play a more min-maxed micromanagement type of game. What do you guys think, though? Is this something that's going to be a good change or going to be a bad change? Are you looking forward to min-maxing and micromanaging your maps more, or is it something that you just don't care about? Let me know down in the comments below.